today is the day. Baby is due in 5 days time and I still have not packed my hospital bag. And I'm not sure if I mentioned in a previous vlog, but our hospital where we're birthing is like 45 minutes away from our house. So we really want to make sure that we have everything. There's no gonna be like ducking home. We really need to pack because baby could come, like seriously could come, and we're just not ready. Okay, so I'm currently going through my hospital bag list. Birth plan, water bottle with straw just so it's like easier to drink, I hear. Snacks, socks, slippers, phone charger, playlist, and speaker, toiletries, fairy lights. Oh, I don't actually need fairy lights. The hospital has fairy lights. Can get rid of that one. Diffuser, the hospital also has a diffuser, but I do need to bring my own oils. Nursing bras, clothes, blankets, car seat, massage oil, swimsuit, robe, maternity pads, which I just added. I think that's it. So I do think we should start with the most important thing to pack, snacks. So let's check out the pantry and see, ooh, look at that sun. Also, this sun is so pretty, but I don't know how well you can actually see this. I've already printed off my postpartum care list, which is pantry staples, different dishes which are really important, because I finished reading the first 40 days, which I highly recommend. It talks about how to really rest, rejuvenate, and restore the body, so through foods and through nourishment. And so I made a little like cheat sheet for my family for when they like cook for me after I give birth. So that's on the pantry. But let's see what else we can find inside, some goodies. Okay, so welcome to our pantry. I already know I'm gonna take this, which is just a whole bunch of really delicious dried fruit. There's dried mulberries, dried mango, dried pineapple. This will just be such a good hit of energy and carbs whilst I'm laboring. Like, who knows how hungry I'll actually be, but I think that'll be good. My friend also gave me these bars to get me through labor, which is really sweet. They're no added sugar, vegan. They're essentially just dates and nuts and things like that. So I'll take that. And I know we have back here, yes, some yummy little snack balls. Triple choc brownie also sounds delicious. So let's take these. I also just want to take some fruit in general, but obviously I can't pack that now. I think I need to create a list of what to pack when we're in labor, like about to go to the hospital. Like, yeah, things like fruit and phone chargers and I don't know, toiletries and things like that you can't quite pack now. So I think I need to make another list. Oh, and coconut water. Yes, here we go. We literally have invested in, 3 boxes of coconut water. Not that I think I will need 3 boxes of coconut water for labor, but they were just half price, which is great. But this will be such good electrolytes during labor. I hear it's so important to keep hydrated during labor, so I'm gonna take like a box of that. What to bring for clothes? I feel like I know what to wear after. After I've had the baby, we want like track pants, right? We want like a dressing gown, right? Comfy clothes. But what do you actually wear in labor? Like when you're laboring, you want your belly to be easily accessible for them to monitor the heart rate. But then in the end, you're just gonna end up naked, pretty much, right? But then you don't want to just be unnecessarily naked unless you want to be. But like, I don't know, I feel like I wanna like cover up until it's time to have the baby. So like, what do you wear during your contractions? What do you wear then? Like, tell me that. I genuinely don't know. Like maybe like a big oversized top. And I'm also gonna be, hopefully, laboring in the pool as well. So we sort of wanna have clothes or swimmers to get wet in. And then we also need clothes for husband. Track pants, matching tracksuit jumper, something cozy, maybe like an oversized tee for him as well. And he needs to have actually some sort of board shorts so that if he wants to get in the tub with me. But I don't know how gross that's gonna be. Like, is that gross? Like, is the water going to be just, I feel like the water's going to be pretty gross by the end of it. Like, will he want to get in the tub with me? I don't know. But let's have the option of him getting in the tub. So we've got some board shorts. Oh, socks. And then after labor, I hear it's good to have like sort of compression shorts to help just suck everything in. Apparently it all feels very loose. I've got like period underwear I'm going to bring, but I've also got some maternity pads too. So I think we'll just... Then it's like, how many do you bring? Can't be nursing bras. Okay, but what's even more fun to pack is baby's clothes. But again, it's like, how many outfits do you actually need for the baby? Okay. 2, 3. How long are we staying? I don't know. Oh my golly. Okay. This is all of our newborn outfits. I already know I'm gonna take this one. And these are my latest purchases, which I just think are so adorable. Look at that. Now I know people say, don't get these buttons, that they're annoying. You want the zippers. I understand. This is purely for aesthetic purposes. These were just too cute. I know it's not practical, so. But nonetheless, I think these 2 outfits I'll bring to the hospital. So cute. So we've got our outfits. We also need our beanie. Cute. And like 1 pair of socks. Done. Hospital said we need to bring our own nappies. So I'm gonna bring a bunch of these, like 5, 10. I'm not quite sure. Let's bring a cute little muslin wrap to wrap the baby in. This one's so cute and so soft as well. Welcome to our bathroom. Does your husband, or do you do this too, when your toothpaste is finished, but it's not quite finished until you cut it open and use every single last bit of it? I've been telling my husband for the past 2 days, I was like, we need another toothpaste. And he's like, nah, there's still another like 2 days in that. I'm like, let's get all the toiletries, or as much toiletries as we can, to pack for the hospital. Okay, so once again, I'm not quite sure how much I can actually pack. I'm gonna write a list of things to add to pack come labor, but let's have a look. I want to pack some massage oil because I know if you get some light touches or massages, especially around your lower back, that can be super comforting. Like essential oils of lavender and sweet orange. So most nights I actually have a bath and I use this, so it's helping me to like mentally prepare for labor. And I know there's such a link between smells and emotions, so hopefully using this will bring me back and make me feel calm and peaceful throughout labor. My friend gave me some nipple care cream, like lanolin, so I'll pack that. My essential oils, I've got lavender and sweet orange, and maternity pads. So we've also got a speaker, and I cannot forget to bring my crochet blanket, which I finally finished the other night. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Just really enjoyed every night stitching a little square, thinking of the baby, praying over the baby. So bizarre to actually think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wrap the baby in this. Ooh, and most importantly, I am packing my birth plan. So this is what I went over in a couple vlogs ago, but I just couldn't help myself but like printed it all out nice and neat. I've got 2 of these, one to stick on the door so when people enter, they know like who's in the room, they know the goal, and then I've got one inside as well just to remind the midwives what to do during labor, after labor, and for my support team what their sort of tasks are. Okay, so this is everything we have for our hospital bag, our baby clothes, toiletries, clothes, snacks. They're all gonna fit in there. I honestly still can't believe that I am packing my hospital bag. Like, just to think of where I was a year and a half ago, it's just wild. I was at such a low place in my life where I was very single, questioning God's goodness, his faithfulness. I felt like God was blessing everyone around me and he had somehow forgotten about me. And I really felt prompted and urged by God to go on a van trip, to go travel around Australia and use that trip to really reconnect with him, to rebuild my faith, rebuild my trust in him and his goodness. I really found my strength in God, my faith in God again. And it was after that I met my husband. Within a couple months we got married, and then within a couple months after that I was pregnant. And it's honestly been such a beautiful whirlwind. I'm so grateful. And on Sunday at church, actually, the pastor was sharing a message on faith, and it just resonated with me so much, and I thought I'd share it with you guys just to encourage you. He was talking from Hebrews 11. Actually, let me read it. So Hebrews 11. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. I'm reminded of the story of Peter getting off the boat where Jesus called him out onto the waters. And I think we always sort of can, I don't know, bag him out a little bit for sinking, you know, for looking at the stresses and the problems in his life and sinking. But you know what? I applaud him for his courage of getting out of the boat. There was 11 other disciples that didn't, that stayed in the boat. He took this leap of faith. He had faith and confidence in what he could not see. Even if I drown, even if I sink, I want to get off the boat. I want to take a leap of faith, because Hebrews 11 goes on to say, verse 6, without faith, it is impossible to please God, and he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Verse 8, by faith, Abraham, when called to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. And I know if I hadn't have gone on that van trip, if I hadn't have taken that leap of faith, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be packing my hospital bag, and I wouldn't be with my husband. And I just know we would not be living here in this house. We wouldn't have this property unless we had taken that leap of faith of packing up the van, even though there was no houses, there was no properties on the market, but taking that step of faith and going, believing in God, in his promises, in his word. And so, yeah, I just want to encourage you all to, like, your step of faith doesn't necessarily have to be packing up your van, moving towns. But I think what is important is actually always tuning in with God and tuning in with the Holy Spirit, going like, where are you leading me? Where are you guiding me? There is one story in the Bible where Jesus was amazed by the faith of a leader who said, you say the word and I know my servant will be healed. You don't even need to come to my house. I believe by your word, you know, my servant will be healed. And Jesus, it says that Jesus was amazed by his faith. And I want to have that type of faith that amazes Jesus, where, oh no, my page is gone. Pretty much the rest of chapter 11 goes on, example after example of these amazing people of faith, that it was only because of their faith that miracles happened. And for example, Sarah, even though she was past the age of childbearing age, she was able to bear children because she considered him faithful who made the promise. And I think of the same thing too with myself. I struggled with PCOS all my life. Doctors told me I would really struggle to conceive, if at all. And here I am with this beautiful miracle baby. And I feel so blessed and so grateful, but I just know I wouldn't be here today without having faith and trust in God and taking action, stepping out of the boat, believing God for his promises. And it can be scary and it can be daunting, and you can, like Abraham, not actually know where you're going, but keeping in obedience with God, with his voice. Yeah, I hope that all makes sense. It was a bit of a waffle. I haven't finished packing, and I don't know if this is actually all going